Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
I'm Coffee.
And I'm Red.
We're going on to episode 2 of the last episodes of Doom. The Killing Fields of Io is still a Jovian adventure. We're just on one of the moons this time. I guess we were on a moon previously, Callisto. Spoiler, we may or may not actually visit the planet's surface in episode 3.
Oh man, well, tell you what, if I've got my planets right, wait, moons, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, Io was kind of a fiery hellhole, so this works.
Yeah, alright.
I thought the start was a E3-in-1 reference where the floor was going to rise up and it's going to be full of horrors or something like that, but I'm wrong.
Well, can't always be what you think it is. The exit's right there, but I need the correct key or something. I don't quite remember. Yeah, Biffage, episode 2. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
First level?
First level too. How about that? So this is Io Anomaly. Sticking with the Doom thing of putting anomalies on moons, whatever that entails.
I think the anomaly might refer to, like, the hell portal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah.
What's up with these metal sticks in the ground?
Or, like, the giant demon pentagram thing, the thing from episode 1 of Doom 1. Maybe that's the anomaly.
Yeah, I mean, that did kind of happen on the end of episode 1 for this, in the Callisto consecration, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, okay, so the anomaly is a giant firebrand, basically.
Yeah, okay. So the Io anomaly is adorned, crude, some might say, characterized by a cacophony of circular areas, square chambers, and long corridors. The Io anomaly is a tough way to begin your tour on Io. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to its straight utilitarian design, but you're not really here to evaluate the decor. More pressing matters brought you to Io. There's no sense wasting time speculating. There's like a ton of story in this book for this WAD that I can't get through it in these videos, and I probably wouldn't recommend. I don't know. I haven't actually read it, but it doesn't seem very up my alley, I guess.
Wait, I'm very glad that was a Berserk pack, because whenever the screen flashes that red, it's usually bad.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse, I guess.
Sorry, earlier my comment with confusion over Io, I was confusing Io and Europa for a moment, because Europa's, frozen.
Europa? What about Myopa?
What's an Opa?
Oh, God. Wait, that's the exit, but where's the...
It was a trick.
Oh.
And/or a trap. It opens this door over here. It was a metal bar, a single metal bar that Doomguy couldn't quite squeeze by.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he could squeeze by it, but without any sort of, regular locomotion or joint function. Just like a statue on a skateboard. Hard to do anything.
I was going to go with easily off the Pinky Burgers.
Oh God, not the Pinky Burgers again.
Oh.
So this is the Io munitions work. The exit's right here, but it's blocked by all these really. Hey, that's a door. Great. These skinny pillars. Yeah, there's a switch in this little cubby you need to get to the next room. It's a bit strange, but I figured it out eventually. All without help from the book too. So yeah, we have to go around this facility and find all the switches to raise the bars at the beginning. Some of them are hidden, believe it or not. Off the beaten path a little bit, if I remember.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how they made those doors back there with the skinny iron bars not connected to each other. It's throwing me off hard. See what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean, but I know exactly how to do that.
You do?
I mean, I think it's kind of neat, but it's like, oh man, what's in this closet? Well, actually, I know because I can see.
Yeah, this is kind of a window there. I don't know if you knew that, but
Yeah.
Also, I like how they adopted the box, the crate storage facility motif of the original Doom. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it happened. So there's that.
And this reminds me of an expanded room of one of the tech-based levels in Doom 1, I believe.
Yeah, kind of reminiscent of that. And of course, I need keys to go anywhere in there, so So this IO munition work, these maps all have descriptions because it's the book. It's the requisite text file, but an entire printed work. Hey guys, what's up?
My eyes were doing something weird back there when you were just staring at that blue wall and whatnot, and I don't even know what just happened, but it freaked me out a little bit.
It's kind of a trippy effect. I do like it.
Yeah, like that. Just
That's called the Moir effect, something along those lines of that.
Oh, what the heck?
It's when you get these weird aliased lines with low resolution cluttered images. It's I don't know how to describe it better than that, but I've seen it happen in a few Doom engine games. Not necessarily official ones, but I've seen it happen. Just when you have really busy pixel work in a 3D engine, well, not even necessarily 3D, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, you get this busy pixel work clustered up, and it kind of makes these weird zigzaggy lines that are all aliased and weird.
Gotcha.
It's the Moir effect. Anyway, IO Munitions work. Originally built as a weapon and ammunition assembly plant, IO Munition Works became a storage facility after UAC contractors assumed much of the manufacturing responsibilities. The layout of this installation deviates considerably from the facilities back on Callisto. IO Munition Works appears to have been built in modules, each capable of standing alone and forming part of the more intricate whole. The metallic, dark industrial feel of IO Munitions Works is truly foreboding. The south chamber in this mission is the tallest structure to date. A total of 10 teleporters in this area make for a dizzying merry-go-round experience.
Yeesh.
I mean, I guess there's a couple teleporters, so there's that. Oh, also there's that weird door from the beginning. I guess you were supposed to come from it from that side, but I found the other side completely by accident because
whoops,
that switch in the ceiling was a bit obscure. And apparently this was from Chris K22.wad, wad by Christian Clyde. I guess he just named all his wads after himself, which makes sense.
What?
I guess.
Oh yeah, I found all the switches and all the bars were lowered, so I was free to exit the map.
Yeah, my brain.
So that.
I think my brain kind of stopped working during that little segment of cuts because I was confused.
Yeah, sorry about that. I went on a little switch hunt there, and just kind of cut around to where I found the switches because there wasn't really anything else much left to the level.
I mean, I'm sure, considering the way that last level looked, it was probably all kind of samey anyways.
Yeah, plus I think I'd already killed everything.
Another toxic dump?
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, nice architecture there, I guess.
I don't know, like weird
Kirby
inward
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that in Doom Engine?
Yeah, sure. You can draw circles in Doom Engine.
Well,
and as part of a circle, you can draw a curved edge.
You add as many vertices as you like. Just don't visplane overflow. God, please don't visplane overflow. You wouldn't believe how many times I've visplane overflowed and had to restart entire maps because of that incident.
Oh.
Hey,
oof.
Thanks, Chris.
That's right, Fast Crusher, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let me just put 100 vertices on each side of this curved bridge. It'll be fine.
How hurt could we get?
Well, if you can't pass the room, not at all, but...
So what's the level description for this place?
Alright, so this is the IO Toxic Disposal Plant. The IO Toxic Disposal Plant poses a major health threat. There are ooze barrels everywhere. If the bands of imps, sergeants, and former humans don't do you in, then the toxic chemicals could be your downfall. Resembling something like the blueprint of some bizarre warp engine, the Io toxic disposal plant is no place to idle about. The suffocating and oppressive feel of this plant is compounded by the fact that there is only one open courtyard.
At least some, map maker finally acknowledged how incredibly, disgustingly dangerous toxic use barrels are.
Yeah, it's about time.
And toxic refineries and disposal areas.
I see the UAC likes to spend money on factories.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Well,
yeah, they weren't kidding.
It could have gone worse, so,
Yeah. Just drop into that room with 2 health, fire at the first thing you see, and realize it's a barrel. Only too late.
What are you doing?
That was the auto-aim's fault. I was trying to aim at the pillar so the infinite cylinder explosion would hit them below, but instead it auto-aimed downward and hit the floor, so...
Alright.
Yeah, I hadn't even considered that.
Yeah, it was... I was trying to do something good, but it went bad. Badly not in my favor, so... Unfortunate
auto-aiming
circumstances.
end-of-gun nozzle thing.
Yeah. God dang it. Oh yeah, also did I go back for that? Hello.
Oh.
This is progress, by the way. I just have to walk through this wall,
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe I'm misremembering. I guess I just wanted to show that off. See, this is what happens when you do them in post and you don't look at them for a while. You kind of forget what the levels do. But,
I feel like that's a pretty standard thing in the trade, if you will, the LP trade.
Yeah.
I recorded these last year. I have no fucking clue what's going on. Welcome back.
But yeah, there are a lot of slime pits you gotta go in this map.
There's a lot of medkits in here, though. This is good news.
Just walk and eat.
Except, if you don't have a rad suit or invincibility.
This is a walking ocean nightmare we're wandering in.
Oh, there's the yellow key.
It's a good thing we're on Io. Oh yeah. So yeah, once you find the yellow key, it kind of picks up, and you can just kind of go get all the keys in one kind of swoop, and then get to the end.
Nice.
Weapons testing, huh?
Yeah. No word on whether or not this is the BFG division, but
it's probably the super
I don't
shotgun
know if I'd
division.
want the weapons. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want this so close to the toxic refinery full of explosive barrels, but
UCA.
those UAC guys.
Yeah, they don't like to spend money all that much.
So there's the exit right at the start again. You just got to get the key.
If the toxic facility's any evidence.
I don't know. I feel like they like to spend a lot of money, so maybe they're trying to engineer this so that a disaster will happen. I mean, think about it, right? They caused the Doom incident to happen more than once. They must have known, like, oh my god, we're going to be spending so much money in weapons contracts and hires that it's not even funny.
And then the demons come through, and it starts over again.
Yep, demons come through again, and they're like, we knew this would happen. Yes!
Finally.
Maybe this is like some high-level insurance fraud.
Oh my
Get
god.
there. Product. God dang it. Still not there. Still so far away from that. I swear, they'll get their product eventually.
They will.
Anyway, the weapons... sorry, did you have more?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I like the insurance fraud idea. Put the toxic refinery next to the weapons testing lab. Multiple times open up a hell portal to, hell.
They don't have OSHA in space.
Exactly. Yeah, we talked about that. UAC and OSHA don't see eye to eye.
Yeah. In space, OSHA can't... somebody help me out here.
I mean, after, I think...
also, that's a pretty neat secret there.
Ooh.
I guess it was mandatory, but still a neat puzzle. Basically, it kind of messes with the way elevators work in the Doom engine, in that they lower to the nearest floor at the time that they're pressed. So if they're adjacent to another elevator...
Wait a minute. Is that a bathroom back there?
Yeah. It's a little,
it's a little apartment.
sleeping quarters area right here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nice.
Go on.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Look at all these yellow skulls! Yes!
What?
Jackpot!
What?
Cha-ching! But yeah, the way elevators work, basically if you have an elevator adjacent to another elevator, the one that's higher will lower to the height... Oh god, how do I explain this? Basically, if the lower elevator's at the bottom, the higher elevator will go and meet it, but if the lower elevator is at the top, the higher elevator will only go to where the... Am I making sense here?
I get what you're trying to say. Yeah,
I'm terrible explaining these spatial things.
They meet each other at certain heights, so you have to manipulate it so that the elevator goes down far enough to reach the switch and the armor and skull key and such.
Yeah, there you go. That's the puzzle in a nutshell.
Yeah. I get you.
I thought it was pretty clever.
It is.
Anyway.
It is. It makes no sense, but I guess it is. I don't know.
It's engine quirkiness, which is, that's cool.
Yeah, Christian Clay likes to play around with that. But yeah, this was weapons testing facility. I gotta get this out real quick. The layout of the weapons testing facility looks like some sacrilegious pagan crucifix of alien origin, perhaps the trickiest of all IO missions. The weapons testing facility is also amongst the most whimsical, complete with a living quarters section which includes beds and toilets. This mission marks the end of the line for Chris Cly's levels. As a parting gesture, Chris has imbued the weapons testing facility with a ton of weaponry and other useful gadgets. Farewell, Chris, and thanks for the plasma rifle.
Hey, alright.
And this is kind of where the lost episodes of Doom takes a downhill turn, because Chris Cly's levels were the good ones.
Oh no.
I'm looking to see who the other guy was who made these maps.
I kind of like this teleporter thing. It's
yeah, this does kind of look nice. I think it looks nice. It's kind of interesting.
However, this was not nice. Just that teleport track into this.
I mean, I like the room. It's neat, I guess. Lots of red and.
All right, so
actually, I take that back. I was expecting a dead simple twist right there. The elevators and monsters, but thankfully, say do too.
Okay, I found it. Sorry.
Oh, hey. Right.
So the latter half of the SWAT was made by one Robert Carter, and if I remember correctly, his levels kind of just devolve into mazy nonsense that kind of isn't great. But it's just an episode and a half with this stuff. We'll live. I don't know what that voice was, but
Will it get better or worse?
What now?
It's gonna get worse, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse, but for right now, his levels are all right.
Because I had high hopes for the SWAT too.
Yeah, the clever bits by Chris Cly are gone. I don't remember if Bob had anything clever. I guess we'll see going forward.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Freaking Bob.
Doesn't even look like Mom.
My what? What?
Oh, man.
Nothing.
Oh. Okay.
The inside joke.
Sorry,
everyone involved.
Well, this area right here, giving me some flashbacks to. Oh man, I wish I knew Doom map names. Second level of Doom 1, I believe.
Nuclear plant?
Kind of. Nuclear plant? Doom 2 maybe?
Underhalls?
You know what, never mind. I'm not even gonna try. Forget it. Forget
anyway,
I said anything.
That was IO Training Camp. Oh man, I'm falling behind on these level descriptions. You've stumbled upon an elite UAC training facility, pal, built for the explicit purpose of training bright young recruits who have signed their lives over to the military. IO Training Camp separates the wheat from the
wheat from the crop.
It will put you through some drills guaranteed to test your mettle. For a distinct area comprise the whole of IO Training Camp. Each area offers unique construction styles and other special attractions. The northernmost area forms a network of irregular underground burrows. When you enter IO Training Camp, you'll be subject to all kinds of rigorous discipline and physical abuse. IO training camp is not recommended for the weak of heart. Wimps need not apply.
Alright.
So they just have like a fiery lava cavern as part of their training regimen. Okay.
Alright.
It's how they do it in the future, I guess.
Alright, so what's the little description for
military
this?
garrison. Yeah.
Okay, this is the IO military garrison. I like how they just include IO in all the map names, just in case you forget.
Gotta really gotta put it home that this is the official IO stuff. Anything that comes after is an imitation.
I just had a horrible thought.
What?
What if it's actually pronounced EO and I've been saying it wrong all these times?
No, it's IO.
Okay.
I can. You're all right, friend.
All right. I wasn't really worried. If anyone was worried that I was worried.
No.
Well.
No, I don't think anyone's going to scream at us for pronouncing a planet's name wrong.
It's a moon.
Moon.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hey
this
man,
is.
people were pretty upset about Pluto,
Alright,
but
yeah.
enough of
Oh
that.
man.
Poor Pluto.
Anyway, this is the IO military garrison. The IO military garrison is an austere, solid structure that appears to have been carved from a single gigantic rock. Its main central area consists of 2 stories of long corridors and hallways. A large open courtyard surrounds the central structure on the north, south, and west flanks. As you would expect, the garrison is a hotspot for activity for the disgruntled sergeants and their subordinate former humans. But this mission also includes a large number of demons, imps, and specters. And for the first time since Massacre on Callisto, cacodemons make a comeback in this mission. Wide areas, large windows, and key observation and sniping points render this level absolutely perfect for deathmatch play. But even when played solo, this level is a most challenging gore fest.
Oh, maybe that's why these maps don't work so well. They're all deathmatch oriented.
No, I think this is the only one that's mentioned deathmatch, so...
Well, mentioned it, yeah, but the last map I can kind of see being deathmatchy a little bit.
I guess so, but, you know, I believe most of these WODs are from 94, so maybe they just didn't know what they wanted.
Maybe.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's the most likely, answer in most cases, I think.
Oh, yes, chainsawing lost souls.
What do you think it would feel like to just chainsaw through a flaming skull?
You probably feel like cutting through a piece of wood being flung at you.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how hard the skull is, right? Like, are we talking it's just calcium?
Yeah.
Or is this going to be like super thick, super dense, like petrified wood or something, or even close to steel?
Let's say that for another time.
Speaking of chainsaws, this was just a stray thought. The radio that someone plays at where we work, we have it on the local rock station.
Yep.
And for some reason, a local rock station, there's like 4 or 5 of them. But anyway, they were playing some song about a lumberjack and it had a chainsaw solo and it was really weird.
Chainsaw solo?
Yeah, they had a chainsaw that was in tune with the music, and I'm pretty sure it was just called like the Lumberjack song or something. It was to like some 12-bar blues.
What in the
12-bar blue chainsaw solo. It has happened.
Oh,
what?
Goodness gracious.
Nevada
so this is
special.
This is the draining pit. Yeah, this one's
It's a castle. It's cool.
It is castle, but it's kind of open-ended. It's kind of like Return to Phobos, where there's no clear direction on where to go. So I get lost for a bit. But yeah, this is map 7, the draining pit. It doesn't specify whether or not it was on IO, though, so that's up in the air.
So where's the level description at?
So the entirety of the draining pit is contained within a roughly rectangular area. Wide open spaces, a plethora of strategic vantage points, and an enormous supply of weapons and power-ups make the draining pit an ideal deathmatch mission. Oh my god, you might be right. It's the second time he's mentioned deathmatch.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean, however, that the solo player can't have a ball too. In fact, as a lone contender, you will get a great deal of satisfaction from defeating hordes of vengeful aliens and reaping the many benefits this level has to offer. The rooms comprising the draining pit, they like comprising a lot. It's,
They also like calling
are
demons
mostly,
aliens.
yeah.
Yep. That's why I sighed.
The rooms comprising the draining pit are mostly austere looking. There is only one computer chamber. For those who like to tread a fine line, the draining pit rewards you handsomely for your agility and grace in negotiating a couple of tight-rope style situations. Finally, if you're wondering why this construction is called the draining pit, after visiting the large lake-like pit on the northwest side, you'll discover just how appropriate the name is. I don't remember visiting. I know there's a bunch of lava, but I don't remember that specifically.
Well, to be concluded soon. Maybe.
So,
But
what? I can't get over that. Why do they call them aliens? I can't get over it now. It's just stuck in my head.
Because that's like a whole controversy thing about Doom is that, you know, they're the demons, but there was talk, I don't remember exactly, but they've been called aliens, and it's been argued that they're aliens because they're from space and they're on the moon.
yeah, it's kind of weird. I think even in the Doom 2 like intermission text, one of them calls them aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it was Doom 1 or 2, but I'm pretty sure one of the official intermission texts calls them aliens, and it's that just makes things more confusing in that regard.
Right. I mean, okay. Let's sit down for a moment and talk about what constitutes an alien, and this is what's the word? Abridged. I'm not going to go super deep into it. If hell is in another dimension, aren't they technically aliens then? Because they're not from the world. Hell is, supposedly in the center of the earth. But if hell is from space or who knows where, I guess they technically are alien? I mean, Cthulhu's an alien. Sorry, Cthulhu. Right?
Yeah.
Call him a Lovecraftian monster, but technically he's an alien.
He's a cosmic
from
horror.
Space. Yep, cosmic horrors are aliens, technically.
Oh, by the way, the exit was in this pit I had to go in. I'm not quite sure the point of that, but
okay, sure. I still didn't see what they meant by the draining pit, though.
I don't know. Bit vague.
I think that
Yep.
Doom novel kind of confused things further, even though no one takes it seriously.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, real quick, this is map 8, Late for Supper. I guess
Wait, what?
that namesake will make sense in a bit. Yeah, I think just outside this window is the level's namesake. Yep, there it is, the dinner table.
All right. Great.
Name the whole level after that set piece.
I mean, they just didn't know what to call it. They made this map and went, what even is this place? Well, there's a dinner table.
Well, yeah.
Dinner table.
It kind of makes sense that they didn't know what to name it based on what you said there. Just based on the rest of the map, I think. You'll see.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
I didn't expect there to be actual dinner table at all.
Well, there
Wow.
you have it.
Yeah.
There
Dang.
it is.
Okay.
So this is Late for Supper. Late for Supper is the pièce de résistance and a most satiating ending for you, to your toast of the killing fields of Io. Guaranteed to satisfy the most ravenous appetite for your in-your-face type of violence. Late for Supper will leave you battle delirious. Like many of Bob Carter's level designs, Late for Supper is also an ideal environment for deathmatch.
Oh my.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Like many of his designs. So he
Yep.
basically just made a bunch of deathmatch maps, and they're like, let's put monsters on these.
Kind of crazy how you called that, man. Good one.
Well, it just looking at the the auto map. I kind of had a feeling like it just these long corridors and a lot of usage of the word long and wide and large. It was like, that sounds like deathmatch words because usually you want a lot of big open space to romp around in and do. Otherwise, it becomes corridor shooter with rockets and
Right.
Ugh.
By the way, welcome to the rest of this map. It's just these samey corridors
Oh!
and there's a cyber demon fight.
That's abrupt. Hello.
Yeah. Put a jump scare warning on it. Dang.
Yeah, I like how this room doesn't even show up on the auto map.
I also like how, because you're just invincible with a plasma rifle, you had plenty of time to just kind of look at the auto map and go, alright, yeah, where am I? Oh, okay, back to the cyber demon.
Yep, so
That's
the
it?
end of episode
Hey.
2.
Yep.
I've done it. That he is
What?
the demon lord that ruled the Deimos. We're on
Ah.
Io. I'll fix it
Well,
in post.
No,
I'll just remove the D and the E and the M and the S.
No.
So, I space O and really
Yeah.
out of place.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'll do it there too. Even though
Alright.
in episode 3 we're going to the red spot on Jupiter.
Just
I'm-
just put sensor bars over it, except for the I and O.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad right now. That was a shitty way to end a Doom episode.
Well, if it makes you feel better, the Bob Carter situation doesn't get much better. So
Oh,
look
Well,
forward
hey.
to that.
I'm probably gonna be.
They called the next chapter Inferno. I guess that's at least pretty accurate for the red spot on Jupiter.
No, that's your.
Yeah.
Place is,
That's probably how.
I don't know.
That's probably how.
Yep.
That's probably how I'm gonna feel after seeing any more lost episodes of Doom with Bob Carter stuff. Holy shit!
So
Yeah.
just to get everyone mentally prepared, the entire next episode is entirely by Robert Kiana Carter.
Well, if H2H Xmas taught me anything, making deathmatch maps into single-player maps always usually results in shit maps. So that's going to be fun.
Yep.
But yeah, some fun Google homework for y'all. Go look up what it'd be like to be in the red spot on Jupiter. It's pretty terrifying. And
Awesome.
and just to end up, sorry about the whole Alien and Doom thing. I should have mentioned the context is probably what people argue about. Like they're intelligent aliens from outer space and they have flying saucers. That's not what Doom Demons are.
Yeah, they don't even have probes.
Yeah.
I don't think demons need to be probing us. To be honest.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to probe them and turn them into hamburger meat and whatever.
Good night, everybody.
Oh my god, that sounds like the story for a great Doom wad.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Oh man.
so-
you know, I just got ideas too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out there. The UAC opens a fast food chain where they get all their meat from hell, right?
Yeah.
They open this portal so they have this infinite demon meat. And
Anybody
they're the most
play-
profitable corporation in the universe.
Anybody play Dead Rising? This is like an escalation of that.
So would the restaurant be called
but-
McHell or Mick UAC?
Oh man.
Might need to workshop that.
Oh my god. I wonder who the UAC mascot is. Oh.
Oh man.
It's probably Daisy the Rabbit.
Doom Guy is the CEO of UAC and he's really upset that they killed their mascot. That's it.
I was thinking maybe since their logo kind of looks like a peanut, it'd be like a Planters
Oh
Mr.
my
Peanut
God.
situation, except the legs would be coming out of the legs would be sideways. Is basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I get
Peanut
ya.
would be laying flat rather than vertical, and it
Oh,
would have
man.
arms coming out the ends. And it's got like an arrow for a mouth because that's the UAC logo.
Oh man.
Does it have a Doom helmet on its head, or is it just?
Actually, it has one of those armor bonuses on its head, but it doesn't fit
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a peanut.
With googly
So
eyes.
it's just like on top of its head, like the Planter's peanut top hat, just
Yeah.
very tiny. Yeah.
So,
There you go.
Excellent.
oh man,
This got weird.
this is going into the episode. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, stuff
it
like
gets
this does
weird
tend to
often.
get into the final product.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Yeah, the end.
See you later.